out in the center of the ring, and he can't make a tag on him. There's that double cross chop right at the throat.
8 minutes gone. 8 minutes gone in the fall.
8 minutes having passed in the action of the first fall of this expiration of time match as Schroeder comes in. Puts the big foot, and Coco comes back with a couple of right hands. Make it 3. Coco bangs him again, tags Dallas. Rushes Schroeder to the ropes. And Dallas goes up with a drop kick. Again on a Gestapo. Whip into the ropes. And Dallas didn't catch him full, but caught him enough to get him down. But Schroeder threw him off with relative ease. Coco Ware a tag and back in. Cranks the arm up on Hans Schroeder. Long first fall of action with Schroeder against Gestapo against Ware and Montgomery. And the referee counts Schroeder off the hair. He used it to take him down by.
9 minutes now.
At the 9-minute mark, a kip up by Coco. Referee saying, hold it, hold it. And once again, while he was holding it, Schroeder reached up, grabbed the hair. There's a tag on Dallas. Montgomery back in, a tag on the Gestapo. So we have an entirely new set of opponents in. Gestapo with a vengeance. Iron on the men. Oh. Front face lock on Dallas. To the ropes. Really rattling. Boy, you could hear that one right down to your shoelaces all the way over here. Gestapo really popped him. Whip. Backdrop. Took him all the way. Again to the ropes. And Dallas Montgomery with a foot tags Coco. Coco with a double-handed chop. Everybody's in the ring now. Referee trying to get him out. He gets Dallas Montgomery out. Coco Ware caught from behind by Schroeder, who is rushed out of the ring by the referee. Well, that's not much rushing, but for Hans, I guess it is. Up on the shoulders. Schroeder, before he went out, dropped the elbow. Montgomery trying to keep him out. There's the backward drive into the mat with a body slam. 3. Okay, and so the opening fall goes to the team of Schroeder and Gestapo. We'll be back in just a moment.
End of time when we must ring the bell. We just add up the falls that each team has won. The team that has the most falls to their credit then are the winners of the match. And Hans Schroeder and the Gestapo, an important one fall up. It is important because they can now wrestle to a draw. They don't necessarily have to get a victory in a second fall. They just have to keep from being pinned.
Fall in is all there is to it, as a matter of fact. While they're getting back in the ring, let me remind you folks that all the ticket requests to TV5 Studio Wrestling, please include a stamped self-addressed envelope. I know everybody tells me they put them in there, but we get so many of them that have no stamped self-addressed envelope. They're back in. Coco Ware starts against the Gestapo. Bell time, and here we go, Davey.
Coco Ware starting against the Gestapo. That's the way fall 1 ended. That's the way fall 2 must begin. Gestapo with a headlock. Big broad arm. Gestapo puts Coco on the mat. Coco and Dallas Montgomery looking very good in a long first fall, but in the end, the Gestapo got the pin on Coco Ware to take that first fall of action. As referee Jerry Calhoun checking, make sure there are no chokeholds going on. Coco trying to power his way out of the headlock. You can do it. But when you have your hair pulled, it's kind of difficult, and that's exactly what happened to Coco. Coco again, forcing his way out of the hole. Almost had it. He was trying to drive the Gestapo down to the mat. But he was yanked back into the headlock. Coco moving around, breaks out of the hold. A little extra pressure by Coco Ware. Coco gets the tag, and here's Dallas Montgomery, the first time Dallas has been in the second fall. He appeared in the first fall a couple of times, and we had talked about Coco Ware's fine drop kick. Dallas showed a rather respectable drop kick himself against the Gestapo and Hans Schroeder. Dallas makes the tag. Coco Ware coming back in. He's had a little while to get a rest. He goes right to work on the Gestapo with the side of his foot. Coco makes the tag.